What's up? What's up? You is so loyal. You be tuning in. You be tuning in. And that's why I mess with you. And I know you mess with me. And to show me how much you mess with me, take a moment, take a second, hit subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Y'all know I'm trying to reach 1,000. I know that y'all real because I keep it real. And this is a real vibe. So if you're loving what you're seeing and you're loving the vibe in the room, go ahead, hit subscribe, and get me on my game. Anyway, right now, what you really came from. I want to talk about some books to put us on our Black Girl Magic.
We're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, tonight.
I was just on live with Bad Fat Black Girl, or Cecily Brown, and she was actually talking about the importance of asking questions to Black women and allowing them to feel heard and to feel validated in any space. And that made me think about like being a teenager and what that was like, and some of the things that I wish I had known, like as a Black woman, right? Like Black Girl Magic, right? What could have helped me transition that point in my life a little better? Or better yet, if I had a niece or if I had a teenager in my life, what type of gift would I get her? What would I want her to be a part of? And I do remember a lot of people in my life who would give me a book. Like, we didn't have to have that awkward conversation, but they would like give me a book, and then in reading the book I would feel understood, because our voice lives in literature more than anything. Like, I feel like, I don't even feel like there is proof and evidence. Like, what happened with our history as being African American people is that it was not recorded and not validated in American history. And so when there was an opportunity for someone to fill in the Black perspective, whites took it upon themselves to fill that in. So you get books like Gone with the Wind, you get books like Uncle Tom's Cabin, and yes, there are other books like William Faulkner, who kind of makes fun of this, you know, American style of the dream. And you get people like Mark Twain, who tries to humanize the Black person, but like blah 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 blah. And even, you know, you get Richard Wright and James Baldwin, but that's also still a male perspective. And it's like, what is it like for Black women right now, right here? So, how do we tap into our Black Girl Magic? Period. Pooh. And right off the top is Jazz by Toni Morrison. And I'm gonna say that we should read Jazz, because Jazz is one of the few books that allowed us to, well, Toni Morrison allows her characters to be angry and show their anger. Like, one of the first scenes, she's in there like flashing a day lady's face, like she ain't playing. But it shows like how often like you hear that the angry Black woman trope, and how much we try to fight away from that, and then here it is slammed in your face. But then she goes and validates that anger and brings so much complexity to that anger, until you start to wonder, well, yeah, I'd be angry, but also like, let's talk about why. And I think that's so important for our Black girls, is like just to, you know that it's okay to feel angry, and that it's okay to be misunderstood, and it's even okay if it's difficult for you to articulate, but like, you're not alone, and it doesn't make you a bad person because you get angry, because it makes you human. So I would definitely, off the top, recommend Jazz. My second book for Black Girl Magic is gonna have to be an oldie but a goodie. I want to tell you guys to read Fly Girl by Omar Tyree, only because everybody reads Fly Girl. Like, why haven't you read Fly Girl? Like, that is just one of the books that we handed off. And so I would say some more contemporary view of like what it is to be a Black girl. It's a young girl that's a protagonist, She's fun, she's spunky, and so we get to see a coming of age story from a black girl and it's related to the black girl experience. I would definitely ask you guys to enjoy Omar Terry's Fly Girl in Your Black Girl Magic. In Your Black Girl Magic. Another book I want you guys to think about reading if you want to do your black girl magic thing is you gotta read Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Are Watching God. And I know people have their feelings about it, but I think what is so awesome is that our protagonist, she doesn't shy away from the reality of like not having this fairy tale life of I'm gonna meet this one man and he's gonna be my love for life and I'm gonna get married. And the reality is for the majority of us as a black woman, we will experience more than one love, like, and that's okay. Like, so Janie is free. Janie, you know, she frees herself from the expectations for others all throughout the book. Like, she be like, fuck what they think. Okay? And I don't know about you, but I think in a country where we are always expected to assimilate, always expected to, you know, agree, it's good to see a black woman be like, fuck them. And I just love Janie for that throughout the entire book. And so I definitely gotta put her right on my black girl magic list. I think you gotta read Their Eyes Are Watching God. Like, it's just, it's too good not to. It really is. Seriously, it really is. Other than that, I would say read Patricia Bright's Hustle and Heart. They just came out actually, but you're not getting your black girl magic on if you're not also securing the bag. And so I'm currently reading Patricia Bright's Hustle and Heart, and it's really good. She's from the United Kingdom, but she's definitely a black girl, and she talks about like the immigrant story she shares with us. It shares some stuff about her mom's hustle, her mom's grind. She also shares some stuff about how she hustled. She now has, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Patricia Bright, but she's the YouTube personality. She started off with like a hair and makeup and fashion page, but now she also has this other page where she talks about marketing, accounting, and like business. And then she just has this book out. I got it on Audible actually that I'm reading on Amazon. I like to read when I cook, and so it's just so motivating. So I'm really messing with Patricia Bright right now. Hustle and Heart is so good, and I think that it is a very good book for any young person that's just like getting their grind on, getting their hustle on, to really like listen to and think about. She really gets some true tea on the facts of what it is that's going on, what you need to do from your taxes, from your savings, from your work ethic, like all of that. She doesn't shy with you. And so I would definitely tell you guys to pick up Patricia Bright's book as well. And that's 4 books. So those are my 4. Those are my 4 books that I think that every black girl should read to get their black girl magic on. It is so good. Of course, these books are really awesome from any ages between 15, I would say, up to like 36, 40. Like, you can still read these books. Like, nothing's wrong with that. Definitely go check them out, enjoy them. 2 of them are actually in the American literary canon, so you know, you can say that you read some stuff out the canon if you care. You ain't gotta care. That ain't your dick. You ain't gotta care. That's my nerdy shit. That's not for you. Anyway, again, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for keeping it real with your girl, supporting your girl. And I know that we are a big community now, but I'm just going to remind you one last time. I know you already did it, but one more time, I'm going to say it again. Can you subscribe? Love you guys. Love and light. Have a good one.